Alright. Oh, hello there, my friend. It's nice to see you, Da Vinci. Hope you're doing well today. About 5 minutes has passed, soulmate, so let's go ahead and hop right into The Dame Was Loaded. But I guess before we get going, how's chat doing today? You guys doing alright? Maybe after we're done here today, we'll talk about the next game we're going to play, because I got a lot of point-and-click games, guys. So Team Gumshoe's got all kinds of stuff that we can do. We don't have to play just detective games, man. Team Gumshoe, I mean, we're playing puzzle games here, bro. Point-and-click games, solving puzzles. Yeah, we can play whatever we want, because I got a whole library of stuff. Anyway, Team Gumshoe, let's get going here. What do you say? I know there's like a 20-second delay, so yeah, whatevs. Yeah, I'll get one last drink of coffee to give you guys a little bit of time to reply, and then I'll go ahead and hop right into it here, if no one says anything. Anyway, it's nice to see you, Da Vinci. It's nice to see you too, Artist Astrid. It's always glad to not have all my soulmates here. I know I said it before, but by the way, Artist Astrid happens to be my girlfriend. Alright. Well, with that team, I want to call you guys Team Spooky, but no, we're going to go with Team Gumshoe today. Team Gumshoe, let's begin Act 2. This is our save right here. Let's click on that bad boy, and let's get going here. Now, boy, I need to get my bearings. Well, there's nothing in the office that we can actually do, guys, so we need to go ahead and... Yeah, Ralph is left, and I'm pretty sure... Oops.
I guess Ralph didn't get around to paying that phone bill.
How's the level sounds, guys? The level sound alright? Do I need to turn them down a little bit? I might need to turn them down a little... No, well, maybe they're not so bad. Yeah, maybe they're not that bad. Okay. Alright, so first thing we should do... Actually,
The
let's...
center of town. You could shoot a bullet down Main Street without hitting an honest man.
I'm a hard-boiled detective. That's how I know things. And some things I don't know, I just like to say with confidence. Alright, let's check our watch, and what time is it? Ooh, boy. It is like 5:15. How this game work? Well... You use your left button to click on stuff, and then you click both buttons at once to open your inventory, and then... Well, you right-click to just look at stuff, and you hear Scott Anger's observations. Alright, so we got hit pretty hard here, so we are gonna go directly to Louise Creel's apartment, because here's the thing. When the Charlies worked us over, the two henchmen, look at our wallet. We got nothing, so it didn't even pay to really steal Carl Brewer's money, like the first day, or first couple of days. So we need to go to Louise Creel's apartment, because we got a note from her under our apartment door, alright? Or our office door.
The Creel apartment. Every time I visit, I learn more. Most of all, I like to learn more about Mrs. Creel.
Oh, I bet you do there, Scott. Don't get too excited, bro.
Please let me in straight away.
Oh, man.
Scott, your face.
Look at this close-up.
What happened to you?
Never mind that. What happened to your apartment?
Someone's been through it.
Obviously. Any ideas?
Yes. I'm sure it was arranged by a businessman called Joel Jones. Scott, you're a detective. Will you sort this out for me, please? Here's $100. Take it.
Okay. You've hired me.
Thank goodness. Now I feel safe again.
Alright, now we got $100. Cool, dude. Alright, the point of this game, the purpose of a point-and-click game, is to look around and gather clues and objects that you can use to solve puzzles. And progress the game through solving those puzzles. And you can also progress the game by talking to characters and selecting specific dialogue options, if applicable. Yeah, let's talk to Louise here, because she might know some stuff. Yes, Scott Anger is a detective. He's a private investigator.
Tell me about Dan Small.
I haven't seen him, and I don't miss him. He was Frederick's friend, not mine.
How about you give me a little bit more to work on there, Louise? Come on. Here, let's give her the... Come on, open your inventory. There you go. Let's give her the letter that she gave us. I bet she'll appreciate that.
Thank you, and thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
Okay. Well, what does she know about Angela
Tell
Donald?
me about the killing of Angela Donald.
I don't know anything about her death, Scott. Do you think it's related to what happened here?
I'm sure of it.
You do too know something. You filthy liar. Here, I'm going to show her the picture of Dan and Angela.
I don't know anything about her death, Scott. Do you think it's related to what happened here?
Aw, come on.
I'm sure of it.
All right. Well, we didn't get anything out of that. Well, let's ask her
What
about
do
First
you know
National.
about the First National Diamonds?
I don't know anything, Scott. I swear.
Yeah, I believe that. Oh, that is the voice of an honest woman.
Tell me about Joel Jones.
He's been harassing me since Frederick died. He said they had unfinished business and wanted to look around my apartment. I was even followed for a while. Finally, he gave up, or so I thought.
What kind of businessman is he?
The worst kind. He gets what he wants, and I don't think many of his dealings are legal.
You don't say. Gee, I wonder why not. Okay, let's go ahead and look around her place at this point. So let's go ahead, look over here.
Smashed cabinet.
They shattered all of my crystal.
You think they were opera singers?
Oh, Scott, this is hardly the right time for wisecracks.
That's never stopped me before. Those happy snaps of Louise at the bank are gone. I wonder who's got them now.
Probably somebody she knows very well, I assume. By the way that Louise Creel was talking there, you can just know that she was not on the level. I don't know anything about the First National Diamonds. Sure, Louise. All right, let's check the safe,
What do you
guys.
keep in the safe, Louise?
My jewelry?
Is it still there?
No. I don't know how they knew the combination.
Can I have a look?
I suppose so. The combination is 5 clicks left, 8 clicks right, 1 click left.
I'd call that empty.
What did you expect?
Those insurance papers are nowhere to be seen, and I can't ask about them without admitting to breaking in myself. Were they stolen, or is she hiding them from me?
That one. Almost definitely that one. Okay, we got just like a funny line here. This isn't actually going to do anything, but I kind of want to click on the painting here, just because Scott Anger is going to deliver a really funny line.
A slashed painting. Art critics don't usually use knives.
They were brutes, not critics.
Same thing, except they probably had nicer suits.
I love this stupid game. Let's go upstairs, guys.
Mind if I look the place over?
I'll show you the bedroom.
Oh,
Gone.
don't mind if I do, Louise.
Oh, Scott, look at this.
You'd better sack your cleaning lady.
They didn't work the bedroom over, did they?
Awful. What am I going to do?
It's not so bad.
Call a
Good work,
decorator.
You'll never know a tornado was through.
It upsets me, Scott. I'm going to the other room.
Alright, so this place is an absolute mess. There's not a lot we can do with this, but we can look over a couple of objects, and we can grab a couple of objects in here. So let's look at the hat.
A man with one head doesn't need 2 hats.
I only need one hat. Anything else is lavish.
A wide-brimmed hat. Perfect for keeping the sun out of your eyes and for keeping others from recognizing you.
I'm pretty sure Astrid owns almost exactly that same hat. I think she might.
This ain't vaudeville, and I ain't the pantomime horse. A silver fox fur. No wonder Freddy was reduced to robbing banks.
Heavily imply that he spent a lot of money on that. It's like something crawled onto her nightstand there, and her coat hook, and and died. Alright. Over here, we've got a sewing kit that we're going to be able to use later. And
A
we're...
bachelor can always use a needle and thread. Louise won't miss it.
We're going to need it later, because we didn't grab an object earlier that we could have used. In fact, we might have still had to use the sewing kit on it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, now we want to go over to this pile here, because look what we found. Picture of Freddie Creel.
Photo of Freddie and Gigi. Gigi didn't let on that he knew Freddie well enough to go to the races.
Now, if you don't know who Gigi is one of the guys that we play poker with in the first 3 days of the game. So now we're going to go... Well, first let's observe the bed, because we're going to get another funny line.
I ain't Goldilocks.
You ain't going to sleep in someone else's bed that makes you Goldilocks? Okay, Scott. What a nerd.
Anything interesting?
Bedrooms are always interesting.
Yeah.
But no clues. Sorry.
This guy. Bedrooms are always interesting. Okay, let's show her the photo of Fred and Gigi.
One of Frederick's old photographs. He spent more time with his friends than with me.
I can't imagine why.
Tear it up. I've had enough of the past.
Yeah, me too.
Well, all right. So, what do we know about Gigi? Let's ask about Gigi before we go, since we're already here.
Gigi McPherson.
Mr. McPherson? I don't know him very well.
McPherson?
One of my husband's associates. He had quite a few of them.
Lots of associates, but no friends.
So it seems.
By the way, that's how you can tell that she's an Australian actress, because this game is an Australian production, believe it or not. And they try to put on American accents for the game, and it doesn't always work out so well. And when you heard her say McPherson, his name is McPherson. It's not all that hard to pronounce, so when they have little slips of their accent like that, it's always a clue. Hey, this person's probably Australian. Not always, because...
But what if they come back, Scott?
They won't. They've already had a good search. Just stay here, and only open the door for me.
Of course they won't come back.
Good night.
That was a very expensive camera lens, lady. Okay. Well, it's late at night now, so the only place we can really go is Jake's joint. Let's go ahead and go over there. We don't have to go back to the Palm Tree Motel. We don't have to go back to any place else. Boarding house isn't even do anything, so we don't have to go there either. Can't go to the railway station. Can't go to Brewer's office. And, you know, these places, we're done with them. So there's really only a few places we can go at this point. We can't even go to the First National Bank, even though it's circled on our map. I think it's just kind of there to add to the ambiance, to make you think there's more that you can do than you actually can.
Jake's joint. Still a hotbed for criminal activity. And getting hotter.
Let's go in and learn some things, guys. Ooh, Red's not there.
Dropped in to watch Gigi lose.
Just you. Wait.
The blackjack players. Looks like the poker game is short a hand. Red Randalls. We're down to 2 wise monkeys.
Well, fortunately, since we don't have Red here, we're not going to be playing poker anymore, so we don't have to go ahead and gamble away all our money. So first thing we're going to do here is throw down this picture of Fred and Gigi and see what Gigi knows.
Hey, nice pick.
Yeah.
You boys go out often?
Shut up, Mickey. Yeah, sure, we went to the track a couple of times. What of it?
Hey, take it easy, horse man.
Looks like we hit a nerve.
You didn't hit nothing. I just don't like talking about dead people, you know.
So you do know something, do you? You sound like the voice of a man who knows a few things. Let's talk about Dan Small.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Still ain't seen him, Scott.
Me neither.
Yeah, well, what about the First National
What do you know
Diamonds?
about the First National Diamonds?
They were stolen. I thought you knew that.
Yeah.
No one's found him yet, neither.
Tell me about yourself.
I can tell you he's losing.
Oof.
Huh?
Hello there, Dutchie Mito. It's nice to see you, my friend. Glad you stopped by. Just having ourselves a good old time here, playing this old 1995 adventure game.
Tell me about Joel Jones.
Big Joe. Well, you know that he runs this town.
He does the work, Sanger. Horses, girls, liquor, clubs, you name it.
Yep, and 1 in every 3 creams waits for him as well.
Yeah, well, 3 guesses where Red is right now, guys. 1 in 3 works for Big Joel Jones. Well, he must be out in the town doing some business. All right. Let's go ahead and show him the Dan and Angela photo while we're here. All right.
Don't know nothing about that, Anger.
Let it go, buddy. For your sake. It won't bring her back, but it might help you join her.
There's a few things that might help me join her. Well, I think that we got all that we can out of these guys for right now, so let's mosey on out of here, I think. They don't know nothing about nothing. Alright, let's check our watch right now. What time is it, my friends? Ooh. It is... okay, it's about 8:30. So, we don't have a lot left to do. Let's go ahead and go back to Anger's office, and I guess we'll go Betty bye. Because there's really nothing more to talk to these guys about. Do I have anything more in my inventory I can use? Because I kind of remember how to do things. I also kind of forgot to, because I haven't played the game in like a couple of weeks now. Anyway, let's go to Anger's office. And that'll add probably, I don't know, half hour.
At my office.
Okay, like I said, now's the point where you want to pick up his hat, guys. Keep picking up his hat. Okay. You do you, Dutchy me do. Let's see. I want to check my watch now. Yeah, okay. So that added 15 minutes to the time. Oh, wait. It took an hour to get across town, didn't it? Yeah, that added like an hour and 15 minutes. Wow, that actually took a long time to get across town. Well, that's why you want to get where you're going as fast as you can in this game. And it's going to take about an hour to really get... I'll see ya. Bye-bye. Let's save the game at this point. We'll go... we'll just say end... day 4, I think. Yeah, end day 4. There we go. Okay, we got that taken care of. Let's go to sleep now, guys.
Siesta time.
Every time you use the typewriter, it adds an hour to the in-game clock. And this game is timed all the way through. Much to our chagrin.
Hail.
There it is. Now starts the second plot of the game.
Mr. Anger, we have your girlfriend. No cops or we kill her. You have 5 days to bring us the diamonds or we kill her. We'll tell you where. Your important friends. I don't like this letter. I don't like the men who sent it, whoever they are. When I find them, I'll tell them with my fists.
All right. Let's check our watch. What time is it? Ooh, it is 7 o'clock, which is perfect. Let's get on our way here and go to the barber. Because the barber opens at 7 and he closes around 2 or so, I think. He's really not open very long. But you want to go here every day.
Hey, Scott.
Let's take a look at the news.
August 2. Morning edition. Creel murder suspect slain in jail. Seems Thumbs Mackenzie was found bashed to death in his cell. 6 prisoners are being questioned. The same 6 are in jail after bungling a robbery on the First National Bank on the same day as the diamond heist.
Oh, snap, guys. Thumbs Mackenzie died. Well, I guess he got worked over in prison, didn't he?
Towel time. Those are some bruises, Scott. You should watch yourself.
You should see the other guy. He actually looks perfectly fine. because I'm a lover, not a fighter, Mac.
Do you believe it?
I believe it.
Periwig, 25 to 1. Sure, I'll take the bet. Slow horses pay my rent. Finished. Have a nice day, Scott.
Now, Mac will play a factor later in the game. I don't know if you guys know it. Well, probably not, but he will play a factor later in the game other than getting your hair cut.
Mac could use his aftershave as paint stripper.
It's just, you would think that would be a clue to something, but it's not. It doesn't do anything. You can't grab any of his stuff other than the hair. Alright, so what we want to do now, we're going to go to the diner and grab some donuts, because you never know, we might need to placate Denton, because Denton might be mad at us for some reason or another.
Packet Megs.
Alright, we'll get the donuts and coffee.
Thanks.
We never need to order anything else after the first time, that we get the fork and the spoon and the knife. So we'll take this. We eat the first one always, and he always saves the second one for Denton.
I'll save this for later.
Throw that in your inventory, and we'll pay the check. Don't actually need to drink the coffee. It's no big deal. Oh, she didn't complain about her tip. That's too bad. I was kind of looking forward to hearing her ask, where's the tip?
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there.
Oh, that's right.
Sitters and cleaners can't help me.
It doesn't open till like 9 o'clock, I think. Or 8:45, maybe? I don't know. Let's check. Come on. Open up. Let me see your watch. There he goes. Okay, we got... It's 8:30 right now, and it's not open. So let's turn it to 8:45, and now we'll go.
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists
All right.
are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me.
Yeah, I think it's 9 o'clock. I thought it might have been 8:45, but... Look at that. I forgot that we had $100 in our wallet. If you happen to go to the diner or any place when you don't have any money, they'll make you work it off for a couple hours, and you'll just lose like 2 or 3 hours in-game time. Come on. Go to the office. There it goes.
Back at the Tribune. I'd better see if any more of my rivals have made the obituaries. Frankie was out, but the news hounds let me in. I'd never seen Frankie's desk without Frankie at it. I thought I'd sit down.
So, just a fun little aside here. Here's what you can do with the hair. You can set the hair down on the desk, and you can actually use this paste here to make a mustache. But what we're going to do first is we're going to cover up our bruises. Well, actually, we're going to take this gun.
My job if Denton catches me carrying this.
All right, we're going to take that.
This should hide my bruises, as long as it stays dark. It looks better on Frankie.
All right, and
Laundry ticket 10 for the Red Dragon Laundry. Frankie must have something in for cleaning.
okay, we'll throw that in our inventory, and we're going to go there probably after Denton. Yeah, I think we're going to go there after Denton. Okay. While we're here, let's go ahead and click on this phone, because we're going to need to look up some stuff.
Yep. What do you want?
Frank.
She ain't been in. What can I get you?
We'll ask about Angela Donald,
What have you got on Angela Donald?
because... just wait until you
This
see.
feature was written a month ago about the Sweet Dreams nightclub fire. The cops smelled arson but couldn't make it stick. The key prosecution witness, Angela Donald, was murdered, and the evidence died with her. The owner, Joseph Wachewski, posted a reward for information on the killing of Angela, but no one collected.
Now, this is really the best place to get information on people. And yeah, Astrid, the disguise that you're gonna wear, just wait until you see how stupid it is, and how I actually get in where I need to go. It's gonna be hilarious.
Copy boy.
That's me.
Alright, so let's ask about the First National
What have
Diamonds.
you got on the First National Diamonds?
They'll probably have something about that.
Seems that a daylight raid liberated a cache of diamonds from the First National Bank on June 15th. Witnesses saw 3 bandits. 2 were slim, medium build, one in a gray suit, the other in a brown jacket with leather patches. The third guy was a giant. The 3 fled in different directions. The man in brown had the ice. Police arrived just as 6 armed men turned up. Police captured the lot. They're all in jail pending trial on firearm offenses. No bail, no diamonds. There's a list of suspects, but no names I recognize. No new lead since Frankie's story.
One of them was a giant. That was probably one of the Charlies that was working us over at the beginning of the Act 2. Alright, let's see what else we can get out of this.
You again?
Yeah, I ain't going to... Oh, come on. Yeah, you move your cursor away from stuff. And...
Copy boy.
Frankie always says please.
Please.
It ain't the same.
Alright, let's ask him where Francine is.
Stick your head out here for a second. So where's Frankie?
Out.
Where?
I don't know. She was working late on the first when 2 guys came up. Big guy and a small fella. They were talking some kind of exclusive. An interview.
She left with him?
Yep. In a green sedan.
Did they say where they were going?
The little guy said something about fresh mountain air. That's all I know, mister. I got work to do.
So it's pretty obvious that the 2 Charlies got her. I mean, we already knew that from our ransom note. And Frankie working on exclusive.
What do
Right.
you want?
All right, dude. All right, let's ask him about Big Joel Jones.
What have you got on Joel Jones? Joel Jones is the big man in town. Lots of photographs of Jones hosting charity galas, doing good works, attending openings, and otherwise being prominent. The most recent is a Society page's gush about the upcoming opening of his new club, the Blue Angel. There's an address for the club and one for his mansion outside of town. One story says that Joel Jones is a keen game hunter. Seems last winter he was snowed in at his new hunting cabin for 3 days. There's a photograph of the cabin. The reporter was Francine Henderson. She's not around to tell me where it is.
No, don't worry. We'll figure it out, Scott. Now, Astrid, I want you to watch this because look how silly this is going to get in just a couple of seconds. Now look, we're going to click this hair on this paste right here and watch this masterful disguise in action. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So long as I don't sneeze, it should stay there for a few hours.
Looks like some crawled on his lip and died. Don't put that on. Don't even glue it on, dude. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here. There's not much more we need to really do here. So let's go to the police station. And I knew you'd like that, Astrid. I knew you'd like that.
Back at the police station.
Whoa.
Sent a car around to that warehouse. Nothing in it but a bunch of empty crates. The alarm was broken, like you said. I believe you, but the rest of the boys don't. I'm sorry, Anger. Humor me, Anger. What's with the whiskers?
Humor me, Denton. Don't ask.
Yeah, now that I put on that mustache, all the characters are going to ask me about my mustache. Alright, so it's really important here that you do not give the ransom notes to Denton. Otherwise, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. It's pretty much a non-standard game over if you do that. I can show you, but then we're going to have to like restart and it's too much grief. Anyway, let's give him Frankie's gun. Now, we're not going to get penalized for this, but give him Frankie's gun. Do not click this. You'll shoot him. You'll go to jail. Click this. Hand it over.
32. Who does it belong to?
Someone who owns a 32. I went ballistics to check it out to see if it fires bullets like any you've got in record.
Okay, Clammouth.
Now, we're going to talk to him and see how he's doing.
What do you know about the First National Diamonds?
Do a guy one favor, and he figures he owns you.
Okay,
Don't wear it out, Anger.
Denton is in a bad mood. Let's give him his donut and, calm him down a little bit, because he's a little hangry right now. All right, Denton, it's time to chow. Here you go, big boy. Take that donut.
Better get a refill.
Okay, let's check the box.
It's a schedule of upcoming raids on illegal
There
off-course
it
betting
is.
shops. Let's see. There he is, right on cue. Mac the Bottle, August 5th. I'll make a note of that.
All right, put that in our inventory. Do not let Denton see you handling it, or else he's going to get all mad at you, and he's going to kick you out of the station. And we still want to get some info out of him. Okay, Denton's a little happier now, even though he's got a sour face. But let's ask him about the First National... Well, let's ask him about Gigi McPherson.
Tell me about Gigi McPherson.
There's a lot of lowlife around. I don't remember anything on that particular specimen.
Let's ask him about Francine.
Tell me about Frankie Henderson.
I can tell you that she ain't been pestering me lately. Why are you asking about her?
No reason.
And let's ask about Big Joel Jones.
Tell me about Joel Jones.
That's one crook that's not behind bars. He's got some friends around here. I shouldn't be talking about it.
Now, you gotta love those intense close-ups, The way that they just kind of go right in there and get... zoom in hard. Dramatic close-ups. Alright, so let's show him the photo of Freddie Creel and Gigi.
I didn't know those two knew each other. Time to haul in Gigi McPherson for questioning. Thanks for the tip, Anger.
Yeah, alright. Squeal on your friends. It can help drive some information out of them, I tell you. I think we got about all we need here right now. We don't need to show them anything else. So let's skedaddle, guys.
Stay out of trouble.
I'll do my best, Denton. You know me.
Anger, don't look around.
Jesus.
There's Mickey.
Don't turn around. If anybody knows I'm here, I'm dead.
Hello, Mickey. What's the occasion?
I'm worried for you. I don't want to lose a pal. Gigi and Red have been acting jumpy since you started asking questions. If you ask me, they're hiding something. Now Red's hiding himself. He wasn't in the joint last night. Something stinks. Even worse than your poker plan.
You can keep the insult, but I'll take the warning. I'll watch my back.
You do that. Anything else? I can't stay long.
Alright, let's ask him about a few things. Let's ask him about Dan Small.
Tell me about Dan Small.
He still ain't shown up. But I've seen both Gigi and Randall making phone calls to people they didn't want to tell me about. Maybe one of them has a line to Dan.
Now let's ask him about... We can't ask him about everyone, but we can ask him about Big Joel Jones.
Tell me about Joel Jones.
He's a big man, Anger. Cops eat from his hand. You know what I'm saying? Watch who you talk to. And if you're going after him, make sure you've got a grand jury on your side.
Does he have two goons on the payroll? A little sadist and a big lug?
Sounds a lot like Smart Charlie and Dumb Charlie. Stay out of Smart Charlie's way. He's as crazy as snow in July.
So I gathered.
Now let's ask him about... Let's ask him about Red Randall, Hannah.
Tell me about Gigi McPherson.
Oh,
Gigi's jumpy at the best of times.
It doesn't really matter.
Now he's spring-loaded. He's been asking me about you. That could be nothing. You're an interesting guy.
Thanks.
And finally, let's ask him about Thumbs McKenzie.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
I heard, but I figured it was coming to him. Seems to me like Thumbs and his partners got a lead on those diamonds and pulled the snatch in front of the nose of another gang. Sooner or later, that other gang was bound to find out. You been stirring all this up, Scotty? Someone has to wear the consequences.
Oh, we can get one more question out of him. So let's ask him about... Ooh, let's ask him about Red Randall.
Tell me about Red Randall Hanna.
I've been playing poker with him for ages, but I just can't trust him. At least can't trust him more than the other crims I know.
What's his racket?
He don't say, and I don't ask. Look, I gotta go.
Thanks, Mickey. I owe you one.
Anytime, pal. And no waving.
that run is so
Red
fake.
Randall is missing, and Gigi is hiding something.
Good God. Yeah, you could really tell that they're trying to save money on the production because they didn't actually film him talking during the intro part of the close-up in the rear view mirror. That, or they're not actually in a car. In fact, let's look at the car here. I mean, this looks so fake, doesn't it? This whole thing looks like it's just like a Photoshop cutout. It's really tacky looking, actually, when you really get down to brass tacks. Alright, let's go to a Red Dragon Laundry, bros. Let's see what we got going on in here.
The Red Dragon Laundry. Takes a lot of soap to clean a red dragon.
So we can actually get a couple things done here.
A steam.
Alright, let's give him the ticket. And that's really the only thing we can do here.
Yes. Laundry. Cleaned and pressed.
And now we've got Frankie's dress. So let's get out of here. And we're going to go back to Anger's office. Because we got to take a look at this dress, right?
At my office.
Anger's not going to wear it. But there's something interesting about it.
Wake up, Ralphie. It's time for bed.
What? Darling? Llama. Yeah. Good shot, but learn from the master.
Uh-oh.
Mind the fork, will ya?
Okay, guys, watch this.
That habit will kill you, Ralphie.
Oh no!
Ralph! Ralph! Ralph!
Okay, this is...
He was wearing brown, Scott. Brown!
Brown!
I should have known I'd get plugged by a hood with lousy dress sense.
Sleep well.
Sleep well, he says. Okay, okay. Okay, let's take his gun. Yeah, throw that in the old inventory, and he's got keys too that we need. Where's his keys? Where's his keys? Give me your keys, dude.
My partner. Shot by a man in brown.
Yeah, no kidding. But where's his keys? Oh, there they are. Finally. Alright, while we're waiting for the police to show up, let's go ahead and just take a old gander in the files here, now that Ralph is, kaput. And...
Ralph's not here to stop me. I wish he was.
Luckily, we don't have to be the ones to call the police. Someone else is going to do that for us. How handy.
Let's see. Angela Donald was a torch singer at the Sweet Dreams nightclub. The club was burned down on June 15th. Angela saw an unfamiliar red-headed man leaving the club that night via the back door. She became a prime witness. She hired me to watch over her. On the night of June 18th, I was walking with her back to the office. A green sedan with two men inside pulled up alongside us. Shots were fired. Angela was hit. She died on the way to hospital. The car was never found. I might have saved her, but I went to draw my gun instead of pushing her clear.
Now, there's another clue that this is an Australian game or a non-American game, is because Americans don't say go to hospital, they say go to the hospital. So I'm really surprised someone didn't catch that during production. And it appears that we're gonna be down a day now.
The cops arrived, late as usual. Denton caught me with Ralph's gun. He should have thrown the book at me, but he felt sorry for me, but not sorry enough to let me keep the Roscoe.
Ah.
Denton kept me at the station for 2 hours while he chiseled the names of possible suspects out of me. Everyone I named was missing, dead, or too big for Denton to touch. None of it did Ralph any good. Nothing would. First Angela, now Ralph. I needed a drink.
Well, we're gonna lose control
I
now.
had a bottle of whiskey.
There it
was
is.
enough.
Yeah, he's gonna drink the bottle now. Now we're gonna be down a day. Womp womp.
I'm here, but I don't remember crawling here. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, I bet you are, Scott. Well, too bad, because we got work to do, buddy. That's what happens when you drink on the job. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the dress into the closet here. And let's try to put it on. Let's see what happens.
I'm not putting it on, but I will check the pockets. Her notepad. The laundry people must be used to her.
Expose on organized crime. Mayor's new incentive. Scott's case. A link? Joel Jones. Blue Angel Club.
Curious. Now, we got a bunch of stuff in our inventory right now. We can go ahead and maybe let's just take this with us, because we're going to need it again pretty soon. We're not going to keep it. Now, what time is it, by the way? It is, it is 9 o'clock. We gotta shake a leg here, man. Let's go outside real quick.
The alley.
Yeah, let's move these trash cans, because there's a little piece of something that we got to get.
Checking account.
All right. Now, right here.
It's nailed shut. Sal did that after 2 kids lifted a candy bar and ran out through the back. He hates to give anything away.
Come on, I want to... There it is.
A mark on the door. A bullet hole. And the bullet's still home. It's playing hard to get.
All right. Since we still have the knife, guess what we're going to do? Oh, wait, did I lose the knife? All right, we got to go to the diner and get another one, I guess. Oh, man. I thought I still had the knife for some reason. Well, anyway, it's not a big deal. We're not going to lose a lot. But we need to go to the barber anyway. And then we're going to go to the diner, I believe.
Max. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott, you want me to shave that off or give it a saucer of milk?
I'm going to take a little bit more hair because I'm going to need to make another mustache, probably. What's going on today?
3.
Yeah.
Morning edition. Private investigator shot dead in alley. Tell me something I don't know. Something that'll wash this sour taste of grief out of my mouth.
It's actually possible to miss Ralph dying. What happens is, you just arrive late and the police tell you he's dead.
Towel time. You don't know how lucky you are having normal facial hair. I used to go through a razor a day on that Freddie Creel guy.
Didn't know Freddie Creel was brimming with testosterone.
Do you believe it? Lady Fair in the 6th. Got it. I'll keep taking your money for as long as you keep giving it to me. Finished. Have a nice day, Scott. Your mustache stuck to the towel. I'll give it a decent burial.
Okay, we got to make another mustache, guys. While we're here, let's be sure to give Mac the raid roster.
The police are planning a group booking here. No shaving involved. These are the details. You might want to do a bit of cleaning, but you didn't hear it from me.
Thanks, stranger.
Now let's get out of here.
Mac is always worth a nickel. Most mornings my hands shake too much to hold a razor.
'Cause I drink too much. Alright, we need to go to the diner and get a knife. So let's go ahead and do that, my friends.
Back at Meg's.
Now, of course, we can order more than one plate here. So let's just order blue plate.
I'll try the blue plate special.
Ugh. God. Take a little pride in your craftsmanship, Meg. Good God, it's just creamed corn. It's awful. Alright, we only need the knife. We don't need anything else. Let's pay the check.
Not hungry?
Not after I saw that.
It never gets old.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Now we'll eat the donuts and coffee. Take one for Denton, because we might need to get some info out of him. And you know Denton, he gets a little cranky some mornings if we ask him for favors. Gotta give him that donut every so often to keep him happy.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
You'll save it for Denton, you mean. We know what you mean. Just say it, dude. Okay. We should go to the... Actually, what time is it? What time is it? Ooh, it's getting late. So we should probably go to the newspaper's office. The police station is open later than the newspaper office is.
Back at the Tribune. I guess I have my own desk now. Frankie's desk. I wish she was back.
And while we're here, we're going to create another mustache for one. And we're going to be back here very shortly. All right, let's go ahead and use the powder first.
Frankie's makeup.
We got to cover up our bruises.
I remember the scent of her perfume and the taste of her lipstick.
God.
Frankie's makeup.
Oh, I guess we already used it, didn't we? Okay. I guess the makeup didn't get removed when we were sleeping, like it usually happens. Okay. Whatever. Here we go again. Team Detective. Putting on our fake mustaches.
So long as I don't sneeze, it should stay there for a few hours.
Sure he doesn't have a nose to go along with that and some nice glasses?
What do you want?
Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Open. Hello there, Lucas. It's nice to see you again, my friend.
What do you want?
Alright. Do we have anything that we can use for any of these people here? Not really. Yeah, there ain't anything to really bother with. So let's just move on our way. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We really need to go to the Red Dragon. Alright. Which is why we have the dress. We'll go to the Red Dragon, then we'll go back to the newspaper.
Red Dragon Laundry.
Alright. Check out the dress.
Would you clean this for me?
1/4.
Coming right up. Good deal. Now, what we need to do is go back to the newspaper office. I should have gone to the laundry first, but
Back at the Tribune.
you know, we got enough time to play around with here that we're going to be alright. We actually have lots of time to solve this mystery. A lot more time than we did for the first round, okay? So let's put this on the desk here. And now let's get out our fountain pen, which we have not used yet, because guess what we're going to do? We're going to...
It would look better in red. So would Louise Creel.
Oh my God, he's fantasizing about Louise Creel.
Red ink. I'm ready to start debiting.
Now we got some red ink. I guess you have to click on the red ink here first, guys, and then click on this. There we go. So there's 4 numbers you can change it to.
Change it to 16, 18, 19, or 20.
And the number that we're going to change it to is 20 because...
20. That was a tuxedo.
Yep.
I might have use for that. I don't have any formal wear.
Okay. So now we've got a number 20 ticket. Let's take that. Be on our merry way back to the cleaners. And we'll have our disguise.
The Red Dragon Laundry.
Give him ticket 20. And watch. We were just literally here, but watch what's going to happen.
Yes. Laundry. Cleaned and pressed.
And we're golden. So now we just have to kind of fool around until nighttime, and we'll spend some time going to the police station first, because might as well see if Denton's got anything worth knowing about.
Back at the police station.
And he will, believe me.
How you holding up?
I've been better.
Take it easy, Anger. I mean that.
We got nothing out of McPherson. We had to let him go.
Ah. Well, don't worry. I've got something for you. We might be able to go back to Anger's place and get the bullet, and then give it to Denton. But anyway, let's ask him some questions. Let's ask him about Ralph Spencer.
Tell me about Ralph Spencer.
Sorry about Ralph. There's a full investigation going on. I know you won't do anything stupid. Revenge is just another kind of murder, Anger.
Angela and Ralph were both shot in the alley behind my office. There may be a link to the diamonds. Help me out.
Okay, Anger. Anything to find that ice, but let me know what you learn. Don't go running off half-baked.
What have you got on the killing of Angela Donald?
Ooh, we're finally gonna... Yeah, he's gonna get it. All right. Well, while he's getting that, we're gonna go through this evidence box. Because look at what this is.
Evidence like this would be missed. Denton would take it out of my hide.
But we
Piece of
can't.
Charcoal shouldn't be missed.
There it is.
Police report on the fire at 1944 Tannery Road tenement building. 6 men dead. The insurance company suspects arson and has refused payout to the owner, Joel Jones. There's a note that Joel Jones owns several other properties. A red-haired man was reported at the scene by fire crews. He was enjoying the blaze. The book of matches was found in the cellar. Mickey Murphy was among the dead.
Aw, Mickey.
Told me to watch my back, but didn't watch his own.
Poor Mickey. He didn't deserve that. He was an okay guy. Well, we can ask Denton about Mickey Murphy before we head out. But we really need to stay here and look at the Angela Donald file. What do we got here?
It's an application for promotion
that's
for
nothing.
Officer Denton. Signed by Denton himself.
Of course it is. Before we go, we absolutely want to give Denton the donut. Always give Denton the donut. No matter what you do. It's like just part of the routine. You gotta give him the donut every time. Get rid of it. Free up your inventory, man.
Here you go.
She was killed outside the office of Spencer and Anger Investigations.
We knew that.
Scott Anger was a witness.
Duh.
He reported that a green sedan pulled up alongside, and shots were fired. Donald was shot in the throat.
Oh,
He was
jeez.
dead on arrival. 3 .44 caliber rounds were found embedded in the wall of the building behind Donald. A cop on the beat saw a woman running from the area shortly after the shooting. She wore a silver fox fur and large hat.
Oh, that's curious.
Police were unable to trace her.
Well, we got some details there. Remember those? That brim hat and that silver fox fur? Let's ask him about Mickey Murphy.
Tell me about Mickey Murphy.
The window at street level was broken. The cellar's choked with metal shards from gasoline cans, soot, and rubble. Crude gasoline bomb started the fire and killed 6 men.
Including Mickey Murphy.
Good gravy.
moving Mickey. He wasn't such a bad guy. He used to apologize every time we arrested him.
Alright, let's give him the donut and get out of here, guys.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
Gotta get that coffee every time. I gotta get my stale coffee to go with my stale donut, friend. Alright, we're good. We can go back to Anger's office now.
Back at my office.
There's a couple of things we gotta do.
Someone took the Spencer out of Spencer and Anger.
Yes, they did. Pick up the hat. Be sure you do that. And nothing's gonna happen yet, but something might. You never know. Alright, let's take the tuxedo, throw it in here, get out of here, go up to the desk, turn this way, go out into the alley. Is it still daylight out? It is? Okay, good deal. Let's go over here.
It's playing hard to get.
Oh, okay, we need to get the knife. Come on, get the knife. Get the knife. There it is. There we go. And yeah, we got the bullet, guys. There's the killing blow right there.
Looks like a small caliber, but big enough to kill.
So let's throw this in our inventory, head back to the police station real fast. It's still open because the police station was open later than a lot of other stuff.
Back at the police station.
Anger?
Denton? I dug this out of a wall. What can you tell me about it?
Give him the bullet.
Find it.
If I told you, you'd get mad at me.
Supposing I get mad at you anyway.
Trust me on this one.
I'll have the boys in ballistics check it out.
Alright, so that's an optional thing. You don't have to do that, but it's something you can do. And it adds to the ending that you're going to get. It determines whether or not you're going to get a more complete ending is what it does. Now, we've done pretty much almost everything that we can do. Ooh,
The office is too damn quiet. I can hardly stand to be here.
Okay. So now, let's try putting this on and see what happens, guys.
The trousers are too long.
Okay. I guess Scott Anger is a little bit of a short guy. So it's a good thing that we stole Louise's sewing kit. Let's take the needle and thread here and give this a little adjustment.
Time for some sewing. Darn. It should hold together, so long as I don't do anything strenuous, like breathing.
Oh my goodness. So now we can put this on.
Evening wear is for the evening.
Oh, we still got a little bit of time, don't we? Okay. Well, we can go fool around at Louise's place. Do we have everything we need? I don't... Well, I still...
A chair for clients. I sit on the other side of the desk. I see them, they see me. I generally get the better view.
Okay, Scott. Let's go over to Louise's place and ask her a few questions. Because I bet she knows some stuff. We can't go to the Blue Angel nightclub until night, hence, you know, nightclub. But we can go to Louise's place anytime.
I'm haunting the place like a ghost. Me and Freddy both.
Thank you for coming around again, Scott.
I couldn't.
Girl can almost feel safe.
I see you've cleaned up.
Oh, Scott, what's the point? They might come around again. I can't put my life in order until you've solved this for me.
I'm on it.
AKA, we didn't want to spend any more money creating any more footage. That's probably the reality of it. Anyway, let's ask her about Angela Donald. Actually, we can ask her about a lot of things. Let's ask her about... Ooh, we can ask her about Randall Hanna.
Tell me about Red Randall Hanna.
I've never heard of him.
She's never heard of him. Okay. What about Mickey Murphy?
Tell me about Mickey Murphy.
I've never heard of him.
Interesting.
Tell me about Frankie Henderson.
Who?
It doesn't matter. We were engaged once. It didn't take.
I was married once. It didn't take either.
Man, she is dropping some heavy hints. Come on, Louise. You're ridiculous. Well, we can ask her about the rest of these guys, too.
Tell me about Ralph Spencer.
I was so sorry to hear that dreadful news. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Ralph's not.
Obviously. Gotta love Scott Anger, master of the obvious. Let's ask her about Thumbs now, and predictably, guess what her reaction is going to be.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
That man got what he deserved.
Who do you think gave it to him?
Dang.
Someone with an ounce of decency.
Mrs. Creel.
God,
He
Louise.
killed my husband. Now he's dead and I'm glad.
Jeez.
Can we talk about something nice now?
Well, that's too bad, because I still got to ask you about Angela.
You were nearby the night Angela died.
There it
Louise.
is.
I recognize the description.
Why, Scott,
Did you kill her, Louise? I haven't got time for acting.
How horrible! All right, I was there that night, but I didn't shoot her.
Keep going.
Joel Jones was bothering me after Freddie died. Joel was fond of Angela, so I thought she could help me get him off my back. I followed you and Angela that night, waiting for you to leave. Then I heard the shots. I ran. Is that what you want to hear?
It'll have to do.
Well, I enjoy hearing a confession now and again. Let's show her the ransom note. It's not going to hurt anything to show her that. And we really don't need Ralph keys in our inventory, so we could just throw it in the trunk or something. Don't really need the notepad either. Let's go ahead and show her the ransom note.
Oh, Scott, how horrible. You must go to the police at once.
I don't need the police. I need the diamonds that were stolen from the First National Bank. Any idea where they are?
No, but I'm sure if anyone can find them, you will, Scott.
Oh, you got that right. Don't you worry your head, Louise. I'll find them. Now let's get out of here.
I'll get back to work. Goodbye, Mrs. Creel.
Hurry back, Scott.
And if we can, we'll go back to the newspaper office. Ooh, because I think that we can find something on Big Joel Jones.
Back at the Tribune.
Let's go ahead and take a look here. Can we get anything on Joel Jones again?
Copy boy.
Yep. What do you want?
Oh, we can't get anything on Joel Jones. What about Mickey Murphy, though?
What have you got on Mickey Murphy?
Hey, we got a file. All right.
6 dead in tenement fire. Seems 6 people were killed in a fire on the night of August 4, including a guy called Mickey Murphy. Fire started in the basement. There are suspicious circumstances. Police are investigating.
Do you ever sleep, mister?
We ain't got time to sleep right now. Now, you don't want to go too long without sleeping, or else Scott is going to be in a world of hurt. Let me check the time right now. What time is it? It's about... It's about 5:30. It's getting close to time that we got to get over to the Blue Angel. I don't think there's anything else that we really need to do right now. So let's go ahead and go back over to Anger's office. Yeah, let's get back over there.
Back at my office.
You can go about a day without really sleeping. But anymore.
Ralph, what do you...
Aw, poor Scott. You can go about a day without really sleeping, but any more than that, and it's not going to be pleasant.
Someone's been through my desk. There's some stuff missing.
I mean, that was the only thing that was in there, Scott. I don't think anything's really missing. Here, let's take the knife and throw it in here. And then, what do we got? Did we already check the...
Frankie's notepad.
Yeah, we can go ahead and throw that in here, too. We don't need this. And is there anything else we don't really need? Well, I don't know that we really need the ransom note, but... Well, we don't need Ralph's keys. Okay, we'll throw that in here, too. Okay. That's good. Let's put on our tux. Let's get this penguin suit on, baby.
Evening wear is for the evening.
Oh, come on, Scott. All right, fine. We'll turn the time. And boom, evening. Put it on. You clown. Let's go over to the Blue Angel, because we've got our completed outfit. We're clean shaven. We have makeup on, we've got our fake mustache, and we've got our penguin suit. So let's go with the Blue Angel, baby.
I know that address. That's where the Sweet Dreams nightclub used to be. Until it burned down.
You kidding me? It's still daylight out?
The Blue Angel nightclub. I knew the angel who used to sing here, back when it was the Sweet Dreams. That all went up in smoke. The sign on the front door says, opening soon. I'd expect some workers to be getting the place ready, but right now the joint is closed and quiet. I could break in, but maybe it's not as empty as it looks. I'd rather not give someone a legal entitlement to shoot me.
Alright, I guess we'll go to Jake's joint first and pass a little time.
Jake's joint. Another night in the shadows. G.G. McPherson, lone criminal.
Dang it! Jesus, did you hear about Mickey?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. They pulled 6 bodies out of the rubble. His was the first. What do you know about it?
I don't think they were toasting marshmallows. I want out before I'm next.
Then why aren't you running?
Money. Me and the horses are on a losing streak. But I might sell you some very hot information for the right price.
Alright, so Gigi's not going to talk to us anymore. Look what happens when we ask him about stuff.
Tell me about Red Randall Hanna.
I'm through talking for free, Anger. Time is money. My time, your money.
And we can't really get anything out of him at this point, so he's just going to shut up, and it's not really worth our time to talk to him anymore. Let's go back to the Blue Angel, because it's almost definitely...
Tired.
Yeah, he's pretty tired. That's a warning, but we're going to be okay. We don't want to go too much longer without sleep.
The place isn't opened, and I'm already a regular. The front door was shut tight, but there was a light at the back door. I went in. An old friend was waiting for me just inside.
This guy. It's Dumb Charlie.
You here for band rehearsal?
Sure. Hope I'm not late.
Where's your instrument?
I'm a crooner.
Hey, don't I know you?
You must be thinking of my brother. He's in the circus.
Oh, yeah? I like the circus.
Sure you do. Which way to the rehearsal room?
Go down that way and turn left, mister.
I went
Hey, we got in.
as quickly as possible.
I like that, guys.
Cover would be blown the instant anyone heard me sing.
Our disguise worked.
Call it singing.
So, we don't want to go in this door yet. No, we don't want to do that. But what we do want to do is go into this janitor's closet. Because look at what's in here.
These will keep my tux clean.
We're going to add a layer to our disguise.
Some dirty work.
Underneath my janitor costume, I'm a Cinderella act in the flesh. I'm really a fancy pants, moonlighting.
I'm not here to fight crime.
He's not here to fight crime, he's here to fight crime, am I right, guys? Let's take a look at this.
Charcoal. More cold ashes.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Man, a lot of incriminating stuff, huh?
A treble clef.
Alright, now we're going to go in this office here and watch what happens.
About time.
Big Joel.
I don't pay you to stand around. And shave off that mustache. Looks like something crawled under your nose and died there.
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Get on with it. And clean up the bathroom. It's disgusting.
Yes, Mr. Jones. So, that was Big Joel Jones. You know, a man has grown too successful when he doesn't recognize his own janitor.
That was a terrible accent, guys. I mean, it was almost a good accent, but then you hear the mustache. Like the way they pronounce it overseas and stuff. Because here in the States, we pronounce it mustache, not mustache. Anyway, let's take a look at some of these pictures.
A mountain cabin called Pinewood.
Hey.
It looks isolated. It's the place shown in the newspaper photograph, minus the snow. It'll be easier to find now that I know what it's called.
And let's take a look at another one of
Big
these.
Joel and Angela. When he was done with her, he threw her away.
A little bit more evidence, and let's check out this last
A
one.
mansion. Big Joel must get homesick when he's working nights.
All right, so we've learned some things about Big Joel.
Hunting trophies. Big Joel is handy with a gun. I don't find that comforting.
He's handy with a gun, but we never really see him use it. Actually, I think you do see him use it at some point.
Animal heads. I can think of a few people who'd rather have Joel's head up there instead.
But Joel doesn't really... Joel only fires the gun when you're... He only uses a gun when you're kidnapped by the two Charlies and you don't do anything in the warehouse. But obviously we already did. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to not really mess around too much here, but we are going to use a piece of charcoal here to get a little something that's going to help us out a great deal. And this is something that's really, really overlooked a lot. Check this out, guys. Yeah, baby. Now we got that. That's going to help us out a lot, actually.
I can tell by the echo. If I steal anything, Big Joel will know the place is being done over. A letter holder. It contains invitations and thank yous. Looks like he's missed a popularity.
Oh.
A pipe stand. Enough pipes here to start a marching band.
Well, even bad guys have friends, I imagine, huh, Scott? Let's take a look inside. Ooh, let's look at these photos right here.
Of celebrities. I guess Big Joel hopes the smell of success will rub off him. The only stink around here is pipe smoke. Photographs of celebrities.
We don't need to see that again. All right, let's go into the file cabinet.
It's not locked. Maybe he's careless. Maybe there's nothing in here worth caring about.
Well, he's a little careless. Now, there's nothing in here of note except for Red Randall Hanna, by the way, guys.
Let's see. Red Randall Hanna. There's a receipt here for services rendered. Consultancy work. June 15. I didn't know Red was a consultant. I think I'll keep this one.
So now we've got a little bit of evidence against Red Randall Hanna when we see him. And we're pretty much done in here, guys. We don't have to do anything else. Now, that periwig thing, what's going to happen is we're going to... Well, you'll see. I won't spoil it right away. Let's get out of here. And let's...
Charcoal.
Whoops.
More cold ash.
There. And actually, the janitor costume isn't really a... We'll just keep it. Forget about it. It doesn't matter.
Hey, I thought you were the singer.
I'm a singing janitor.
Nice cover there, Scott. Let's get out of here. Dumb Charlie doesn't know anything.
So, that's Big Joel's next insurance payout. I dropped the overalls in a bin. The work was okay, but the conditions were appalling.
Alright. So at this point, we can go to Jake's joint.
Jake's joint. The solitaire player. Gigi looks like a nervous rabbit. I might see if I can get him to jump.
And he's going to give us a real hot tip if we show him this note here about Periwig.
You might make some sense of this. Big Joel lost it.
Periwig's running in race 8. If this is a Joel fix, then I'll be in the money. Meet me here after the race. If Periwig comes on first, I'll tell you a hot tip myself.
Alright, that's really all we gotta do here. Now cross your fingers and hope that we don't die driving back to Anger's office. Hey, alright.
Back at my office.
Let's be sure to pick this bad boy up. And, whew, that is why you want to pick it up. Because if you don't...
My hat. The shadow of the hat and coat must have looked like me, but with more personality.
If you don't pick up your hat, you will bite it. Well, that's interesting. Now, we still have the knife, I think. Do we still have the knife? I thought I had the knife. Did I put the knife? Okay, I got the knife right here. Alright, let's use that on the wall right here. Get this nice little piece of evidence. Cool. And we can stick this back in here now because we don't really need it. What we do need, though, is to take off that penguin suit and put it back in our inventory because we're going to head back to the cleaners tomorrow after we're done sleeping, of course.
Siesta time.
Now, when we get to the barber, things are going to get fun real fast.
It wasn't the noise that woke me. It was the silence. No one was lighting a cigarette. No one was snoring. No one was creaking back in his chair. No one was there. No one but me. When I woke up, the pillow was hairy. My mustache had worn off. I woke up with my face smeared across the sheets. My makeup had worn off.
Alright, now let's check our watch to see what time it is. Okay, it is 7:15. That's not too bad. We don't want to dilly-dally here, so I'm gonna play it cool, and I'm not gonna save. Let's head out of here, go to the barber. We gotta get to Mac ASAP.
Back at Mac's. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
Let's check out what's going on in the news.
Morning edition. Boy 7 dead in drain. Seems a kid was fished out of a storm water drain. He'd been missing for 2 days. Police are investigating reports of a man acting suspiciously near the drain.
Oh God, I hope it isn't like Red Randall or something. Alright, let's go ahead and show this to Mac.
Periwig. I think you're looking at the race the wrong way. They don't pay out for the one at the other end.
When does it run?
Never. But it'll be cantering slowly August 4, 3:20, race 8. What say you?
I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Especially lucky.
Feeling real lucky, Mac.
I'm getting you. How much you bet?
So, when you get to this point...
I'm not, Mac. I just thought you could use the tip.
Can and will.
Wait. Well, it's not going to prevent us from finishing the game, but we could have won a lot of money. This interface sometimes is so frustrating. You move your mouse the wrong way. Like, I can't even talk to him to put the bet on again. That's annoying. Here, maybe I can give him some money. Let's go ahead and just take a bunch of money here, and $95 is going to hack it.
I only take nickels that are owed to me.
He's not going to take the money. Like, okay, whatever.
Towel time. I had the mayor in here for a shave yesterday.
Did you cut him?
Nah, I didn't cut him. But I charged him a quota. Rich folks tax. Do you believe it?
Like I said.
8 to 5 tops. Sorry. Favorites are like that.
It's not going to prevent us from finishing the game, fortunately, but we could have gotten a lot of money from that bet. And I really don't know why we can't change our mind. It's just one of the frustrating things about playing this game.
Mac shaves me for a nickel. For $1, he might just kill me.
All right. Let's go to let's go to Red Dragon.
The Red Dragon Laundry.
And we'll give this guy the tuxedo.
I think you gave me the wrong laundry. These aren't my clothes.
Sorry. Thank you.
All right, now we'll give him the dress again.
Would you clean this for me?
He just cleaned it.
Thank you.
Come on, open up your inventory. Open up your inventory, dude. God. The interface on this thing, dude. I swear. Like the one thing about this game I hate the most has gotta be the controls. The controls are so janky when you're trying to do exactly what you want. And let's go to the diner. Get our coffee and donuts as usual, because we got our routine. We gotta go through it.
Back at Meg's.
Let's get the donuts and coffee.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Eat the one. Take the other.
Full. I'll save this for later.
How does this guy live on donuts and coffee? Like, it is a wonder that he is a walking, breathing human being. And let's go to the newspaper office and get some dirt.
Back at the Tribune.
We can take...
Frankie's desk.
Okay, we don't need to... Yes, we know it's her desk. We don't need a monologue about it, Scott.
I'll use it here. If I take it, Frankie will be mad at me when she gets back.
Yeah, I'm hitting I on my keyboard. Oh my god, don't make comments. Why didn't they just let you use a keyboard stroke for the inventory? It seems like the most obvious thing you could possibly do.
I can change it to 16, 18, 19, or 20.
So let me tell you right now, we want to choose 18.
18 was a bellhop uniform. I'm not that desperate for tips.
We can't do it yet? Fine. Fine, we'll wait. Come on, put it back in your inventory, dude. Okay. There you go. See, you got
This
it.
should hide my bruises, as long as it stays dark. It looks better on Frankie.
Naturally, we gotta apply our makeup. I don't know why he doesn't take it with him. Why does he gotta keep coming here to put on makeup? It's ridiculous. Anyway, we need to get some info on Big Joel.
Yep. What do you want?
So let's see what's on Big Joel here.
What have you got on Joel Jones? The classified should have the address of Pinewood. Joel Jones bought it last year. 12 months is a lot of real estate ads to look through.
And
At last, Pinewood. Here's the ad and the address. Fresh mountain views. Suit Hunter. Must sell now.
So, we've got our location in order. Let's get out of here now. We don't have anything else we need to look at over in this place. Now let's go over to the police station real fast, get rid of our donut. Before, well, first we're going to ask Denton if he knows anything.
About this gun.
Yeah.
We matched it.
With what? A China patent? The drapes?
With the 32 bullet you gave us and acted coy about who it belonged to. Check the serial number. Suppose you tell me what Miss Henderson was shooting at.
I can't right now. Give me a little time and I'll tell you everything.
You bet you will. In the meantime, I'll keep the gun.
Yeah, I bet you will, Denton.
A bullet from Frankie's gun hit a door in the alley behind my office. Angela Donald was shot dead in that alley by a bullet they never got a positive ID on. It could be the same one. I feel like that bullet just hit my gut.
The plot thickens, my friends. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Big Joel's cabin now. Now watch this, guys. This is going to get intense real fast.
Pinewood, a little place in the...
Oh! Got a little scary there, didn't it?
Hey, Nosy, I found your little playmate.
Look who it is.
He doesn't have what we want.
Crazy Charlie.
Bad. Enjoy your last moments together.
A cabin in the mountains with Frankie. Be kind of romantic if it wasn't for the crackpot with the gun.
Scott, my knight in shining manacles. How's the rescue going so far?
All going to plan, just not my plan.
Got any ideas, Lancelot?
Not yet. Give me time to think.
Think fast, Einstein.
I love the look on her face, just like, I am so bored and I am so tired of this. Like, this is the shot they chose for the game. Okay, dude. Now, you want to go, see this grabbing motion on her head? Click that, right there.
Is your hair pinned, or does it stay up by itself?
It's pinned up, but I can't reach it with my hands behind my back.
But I can.
And disco. There it is, guys.
As ordered. I'll bill you later.
Not bad, Houdini. I could kiss you.
Save it for now. Act as if you're still tied up.
Okay, Sherlock.
Her accent isn't that bad, actually. At least it's consistent for most of the game. Now, you want to grab this bear trap right here. This right here. Take it. Do not put it on the floor. You'll be tempted to. But it's time for some moon logic! Use it on the window. See? I can't believe that worked. Okay. Now you want to stand over there. There he goes. If you don't stand there, you're gonna die. And Frankie to the rescue.
He needed killing. Come on, Scott. Let's get out of here.
Her second casualty.
Gave him a tour of the cabin. He nearly swallowed his cigar when he saw the dead thug on the floor. Frankie was in full swing by then. She had the facts, and she played them right. The finger pointed to the man who owned the cabin, Big Joe. Charges were laid against Frankie, but the Tribune paid her bail and got her out to write the story before I finished giving evidence. Cops are always soft on dames in self-defense cases. Frankie paid for a new windshield. I gave her the ransom note to keep as a souvenir.
Alright guys, it's nighttime now. So, Frankie just had her second kill of the game. Isn't that fun? She was a little too confident with that gun she picked up off a little Charlie there. Now, what time is it right now? Ooh, wow, it is getting a little late. We might want to... Okay, well, this is pushing it, but let's go to Jake's joint real fast.
Jake's joint.
Okay, listen up. Hotel Seville, room 78. There's a man there that you've been looking for. Me, I'll be elsewhere. And don't wait for a postcard.
I won't.
Okay, that's all we really had to do here, so let's get out of here, and we really need to get Anger to bed. Because if he doesn't get to bed, he's going to sleep through most of the day.
Mac would be closed now.
Oh, that's right. I'm not going to the barber. My bad. Let's get Anger to bed here. And we'll continue. Oh, man, he keeps dropping it. Man, his aim is terrible. Why don't you just walk over and put it on there, Anger? Good lord, dude.
Siesta time.
Now, let's see what time it is when he wakes up. It might be a little later than you expect.
I woke up with my face smeared across the sheets. My makeup had worn off.
Okay, what time is it? What time is it? It's... Ooh, yeah, it's 8:30, dude. We need to get going here. Yeah. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. What I want to do is... Well, we're going to be pushing it, but we're going to save the game. Okay, so I think this is like day 6. Well, we'll just say after Big Joel. After Big... Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, now, check the watch. And, really? I thought it added like an hour to the time of the game to do that. Well, whatever. I guess I was mistaken, guys. Well, let's go to the barber. And he's going to brag about his winnings, and which I could not get in on for whatever reason.
Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
August 5. Morning edition. Special extra. Gang busted. Mass arrests follow kidnapping of Tribune journalist. Prominent businessman charged. Nothing can bring back the dead, but this helps even the score.
Oh, come on, Scott. You already got the results back from Denton. You know what's going on, man.
Towel time.
You know, sometimes, Scott, I'm reminded of a time long ago when a maniac with a razor got a job at a barbershop. They called him Mr. Hot Towel.
Mr. Hot Towel.
Make like he was going to shave his victims, then towel their faces and cut their throats. They never screamed, because he was so fast. He got 17 of them, then just disappeared. He may have opened his own barbershop somewhere.
Maybe.
Here.
Mac. You're terrible, Mac. Good God. Don't do that to me, Mac. I didn't bring my brown pants to this engagement.
Do you believe it? Look,
a little bit.
I told you I'm not taking your bets, and I mean it. Don't make me organize a visit to your house.
Oh my God, Mac. Mac doesn't play.
Have a nice day, Scott.
Man, if you don't... My goodness, if you don't pay up, he might actually cut you.
Now I'm dressed to kill. Or at least shaved to menace.
Alright, now let's go to the diner. Actually, I think we still have a donut. So we can't get another donut. Yeah, we still got a donut, don't we? Yeah, we still got a donut.
Some days you'd just rather go hungry. It doesn't matter. Today's food will still be there tomorrow.
Unfortunately. Well, that was a wasted trip, but let's go to... We can get rid of this donut anyway. We can't get another donut until we get rid of the one donut, you know?
Back at the police station.
Anger?
Denton?
At least while we're here, we can give him this stale donut. Well, we can give him this office bullet first.
I dug this out of my office wall.
Still living the high life, I see, Scott.
You get someone in ballistics to check it for me?
Some people collect stamps.
And yeah, we'll let this go for right now. Let's just give him the donut, and we'll be done with it.
I think it's fossilized. Thanks all the same, but I'm throwing it out.
Eat the whole.
God, I wish I knew. I don't know why you can't just take 2 donuts and like throw away the one you have in case it gets stale like this. But yeah, there's nothing that we really need to do here other than what we just did. So we can peace out of here. Now the Hotel Seville is our current destination. We need to go to the newspaper office though. And I don't know if we're going to confront Frankie about Angela quite yet. Alright, she's here. That's not my favorite outcome, but it's the way it is. We'll go to the Hotel Seville for now and check it out, because we're going to get some clues about what we need to do.
The Hotel Seville. A high-class hotel that won't put up with street drunks. Last time I was here, they threw me out.
Of course they did. Naturally.
I have called the house detective. I suggest you leave before he arrives.
What's Brenda Cop gonna do?
He remembered me.
Stare me down?
That's kind of touching.
The house detective. What's he gonna do? Flash his hotel badge at me? Tough guy. Alright, now let's go back to the newspaper office, because hopefully Frankie won't be there. Because we need to use her desk. Usually what happens is it alternates between her being there and not being there.
Back at the Tribune. Frankie's out.
There it is.
He must be out getting material for a big story.
Usually what you gotta do is just get out of there and go back, and then she won't be there. Thank goodness, too, because we need to do this. Let's get our pen out. And we'll change this.
I can change it to 16, 18, 19, or 20.
Now, we need a bellhop outfit to get into the hotel. So let's go ahead and do that.
Bellhop getup could come in handy.
Yeah, now it's going to come in handy, right? Yeah, smart thinking there, Anger. Let's go ahead and cover ourselves up a little bit.
As long as it stays dark, it looks better on Frankie.
Yeah. Just go ahead and powder yourself there, princess. And is there anything that we could possibly get?
Yep. What do you want?
What do you want? Yeah, there's nothing here that we really need. We're good. I think we're done with the phone. We don't need a mustache, because at the Hotel Seville, you're supposed to be clean-shaven when you work there. Now, let's go to Red Dragon and take care of business, baby.
The Red Dragon Laundry.
Now, let's give him our doctor's laundry ticket. I can't believe it. I can't believe this guy just isn't the wiser about this.
Yes.
Laundry. Cleaned and pressed.
Now, let's get out of here, my friends. And we'll go to Anger's office.
Back at my office.
There it is. And we do not want to answer the door because that will be the landlord. So, we'll just throw on the bellhop outfit right here.
I'm going straight to the Seville. If anyone sees me in this getup, my career is washed up.
You're late. Your pay will be docked.
Oh no. Instead of a dime, I'll get a nickel. Well, let's use this key and get into this joint.
Room 78. Looks like the person I'm supposed to meet is not in. I might as well make myself comfortable.
I love how there's like a light coming out from under the bed there. I mean, it just looks awkward. It looks like that someone put a flashlight or something under there. So there's a couple of things we need to look at here, and this is going to be of particular interest.
Postal receipt. A 2-pound parcel went to Oregon on June 15.
Ooh, interesting.
Let's see. The book falls open in the S pages. The smalls, to be precise. Looks like someone is arranging a family reunion.
Oh dear. Sounds like someone might have given Carol a call. That's not good. And look at what we got here.
Never put another man's clothes on until you work out who his enemies are.
Okay. What an odd rule there, Scott.
A brown jacket with leather patches.
It'll make you look distinguished.
Man
Put it on.
in brown. Ralph's dying words.
This guy. Okay, so I guess, I mean, it's just a commonplace jacket, but sure, I guess we found the killer. Why not? Let's take a look at what's over in here. A Bible and bullets. Well, I guess he's going to ask for forgiveness after he plugs someone, huh?
Never touch a bullet until you know who touched it before you.
Is this just like a list of rules that you learned while being on the job this many years?
A Bible. I'm not going to count how many commandments I've broken. Guns and Bibles. The ever-popular combination.
Well, that's about all that we're going to be able to really do in here, so let's go into...
The bathroom. I didn't know bathrooms came without mold.
Yeah, that's what we call living the high life. Okay, we should hurry up.
That could probably go another day.
Oh my God.
Needs a shave.
Put it in your inventory, dude, and get behind the curtain.
It's a bad time for a shower. The occupant of the room might catch me with my pants down.
Okay, so if we had a gun, we would have the option of using it, but we don't want to use it. Now, click on his face.
Oh, Jesus!
And hit. You want to punch him.
Down for the count. I guess he never expected a shower to fight back.
If you're not quick and you click anywhere but his face, yeah, it goes into a game over. Because the guy gets the... He goes to get the concierge, and the police get you, and you get arrested and all that business. Anyway, we're going to use the shaving kit on this guy, and watch his face. And look how fake that is. Look how fake that is. That's faker than the mustache I put on earlier. He's shaving him. He's shaving him. Delicately shaving him.
Killing yourself was a nice plan, Creel. Dan was your body, and Thumbs was your fall guy. Killing Dan before he handed over the diamonds was your first mistake. Letting me get close was your second. You won't have a chance to make a third. Denton can tell you the rest when you wake up.
Freddie Creel is still alive, and there he is, my friends. Louise Creel has been lying all along. Watch this.
These are the clothes of a man who needed a shower. I'll leave them alone.
Smart yet practical. Maybe we shouldn't put on the clothes of this man who needed a shower.
Good Lord. The bellhop's gone mad.
I'm not a bellboy, and I've never been saner. Go ahead and call the police. I can wait for the police. I think an unconscious killer will take their minds off a fake bellhop.
I really love how defiant Scott is
Denton
about
was
this.
all smiles. Seeing as Creel wasn't the body in the crusher, there was only one person it could be. A lost brother who's never coming home. Denton booked Freddie Creel for the murder of Dan Klein, alias Dan Small. I gave them the address of Dan's next of kin. She'll be here in a couple of days.
Alright, so the game is effectively beaten at this point. We just have to wait a couple of days, and, you know, we'll see her. So, what we can do now is use this opportunity to tie up some loose ends. And we can start by going to the diner, getting some donuts and all that.
Back at Meg's.
Alright, let's order some donuts and
Donuts
coffee.
and coffee, thanks.
Yes.
I'm full.
What a
I'll
pig.
save this for later.
Throw that in the old inventory. Pay the check, and let's get on out of here, guys. Now, we'll go to Anger's office, and of course the landlord is going to be banging on the door when we get there. But we'll be alright.
Back at my office.
Okay, he's not banging on the door. Much to my surprise. So, oh yeah, I remember what I was going to do. Uh-oh.
I was real sorry to hear about Mr. Spencer. He was a good Joe.
God, this mouse,
But I
man.
still need my rent money.
Oh, you still need your rent money. Well, we're not going to pay him, because we don't have enough money.
Okay, Mr. Anger. I'm all out of sympathy. You got 3 days to clear out.
3 days. Well, we've already beaten the game, and Carol's going to be here in 2 anyway, so it doesn't matter. See? Told you it wouldn't prevent us from beating the game. Oh, wait. Was that the... I meant to get the ring, not the notepad. Take the ring. Okay. Good deal. Let's go ahead and head on out of here now. We'll go to the police station. Actually, we'll go to the newspaper office first because that closes first. It's currently 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's going to be still open.
Back at the Tribune.
Okay, there's Frankie. So, here's one of the things we can do. We can give her the ring, if we really feel like it. And this is just like a little extra that's in the game that we can do. We don't have to do this. This is optional.
Oh, Scott. Do you really want to marry me?
Seems to me everything went wrong when I left you. Now, all I want is to get you back.
That's beautiful. Let me think about it. I'll let you know, okay?
I understand, but not too long, huh? There's this whole string of girls.
Sure. I'll let you know soon. I promise.
Now, we can also do an about face, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. What I want to do is head over to Denton, and we'll have a chat with him.
Back at the police station.
Hey, Scott. We got Freddie Creel on ice, and he's staying there. Ralph Spencer and Kyle Brewer were hit with a .44. All the bullets matched Creel's gun. He's up on charges of murdering Dan Small, Ralph Spencer, and Kyle Brewer. Seen the Creel woman? We want her as an accessory.
Nice. Well, we've almost got this all tied up in a neat little package, don't we? Let's go ahead and give this guy his donut. Actually, let's ask him about, say, Red Randall Hanna.
Tell me about Red Randall Hanna.
There's a lot of lowlife around. I don't remember anything on that particular specimen.
Okay. He doesn't remember anything, but that's okay. We'll just... Actually, here's
That's Dan, and that's Angela.
Nah, we already saw that. Didn't mean to click on that. We'll just show this to Denton.
Can we use this as evidence?
Not so it would stand up in court.
Damn. Still, thanks, Anger. Looks like a fix to me. I'll get the gaming squad onto it.
Just a little extra. Just a little extra. And then we'll give him his donut.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
Darn tootin' you will there, Denton. You get that refill, bro. You earned it. Sitting at your desk processing evidence for me.
It's a notice about the policeman's ball next month. Music, dancing, and as many donuts as the county can produce.
Now, I don't want to do anything with Frankie quite yet. I want to wait till after Carol arrives to deal with Frankie. So, we're kind of out of places to really go at this point. Yeah, we can't go to any of those places now because they're all police business. And Louise Creel, I'm not sure is going to be home. So, we can go to... Well, we'll go to Anger's office because we really don't need to...
Back at my office.
Really don't need to do anything else. And what time is it right now? It is about 3:15. So we can just turn the time now until it's time to go to Jake's joint. Alright. Okay, let's go on out of here. And hit up Jake's joint. And guess who's going to be there? Just a couple of guesses here. It's going to be one of your friends.
Red Randall.
There he
Time to
is.
Drag him over the coals.
Hey, Seamus. How's the case?
The last poker player. The third little pig. That makes me the big bad wolf.
And I'm going to blow your house down, Red. Let's ask him a couple of questions here.
Tell me about Mickey Murphy.
Mickey, I heard he got toasted. He squealed right to the end, so I'm told. Nasty stuff, Fire. Especially for squealers.
What a disgusting human
Tell
being.
me about Joel Jones.
Big Joel? This town is just about through with him. He's gone cold.
Yeah. Just give yourself a second there, Randall.
Tell me about yourself.
You'll hear about me all over soon enough, Anger.
Oh.
It's funny what you learn. A few fires spring up around town, including one with Mickey in it, and no one knows who lit them.
Yeah, that's right. No one knows. No evidence, nothing.
Don't be too sure.
Well, we're not really going to get anything out of him, so let's just go ahead and show him his receipt. Here you go, big guy. He's going to enjoy this one. Ah, there he goes.
It doesn't matter where it came from, it's where it's pointing. To the chair, Red, and then straight to hell.
Dang!
For you.
Drop it.
Jake, reckon you could stand to have some police in your joint this once?
I reckon I could. This once.
The cops came and dragged Red away. I gave them what I had in him and the fires, and they liked the sound of it. I'd done a good night's work.
And away Red Randall goes to jail. Look at me. I'm a hero. I'm solving all the problems. Man, I should be a police officer. I'm solving all the crimes myself. What time is it right now? It's almost 10 o'clock. Okay. We can save now, and we'll just call this one After Red. Alright. Man, I'm really disappointed that we didn't get... I'm really disappointed we didn't get that periwig bet. I can't believe the game wouldn't let me place a bet.
Siesta time.
Oh well. Like I said, it doesn't matter that much. It's just annoying.
I woke up with my face smeared across the sheets. My makeup had worn off.
Now we've effectively just solved the game well ahead of time because there's really not much else that we have to do here. And we're not getting kicked out of our office for 3 days, and the game's going to be over by then. So what we can do is go to the barber, of course.
Back at Max.
Scott, good to see you. I had a few visitors yesterday. They weren't as unexpected as they thought they'd be.
Well, you're welcome, Mac. I'm glad you appreciate it.
August 6th. Morning edition. Police make arrest in Drain murder case. About time they were seen doing some work.
Well, with me solving all the cases for them.
Towel time. Are you going to the fight next week? I might take the wife. I'll tell her we're going to the opera.
That's the way. Mac, you clever devil, you. Honey, we're gonna go see Carmen.
Do you believe it? He's not running today. No. I'll talk to you when he does.
Didn't I tell you? The fighter's last name is Carmen.
Finish.
Well, you don't like that, sweetheart?
Have a nice day, Scott.
Sounds like we have ourselves a case of classic miscommunication. Now enjoy the fight.
Mac could use his aftershave as paint stripper.
Alright. Let's go to the diner as usual.
Back at Meg's.
Now there's a couple of different endings that we can go for now that we've given Frankie the ring. I want to get my donuts and coffee.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
So I wonder how Jake's doing over at Jake's Joints, like the proprietor of Jake's Joint, you know, Jake. Now that pretty much his entire clientele is dead.
I'll save this for later.
Or gone. His entire clientele is gone, so he only serves like 3 people. I mean, how does he make any money, first off? And next, I mean, what now? Is he just going to close up shop? I don't know. But we're not going to go back there. And Louise is out of town. So let's go to the police station right now and see if we can dig up any more info. And if we can't dig up any more info, we're just going to go back to the apartment and wait it out. Until Carol comes.
Still looking for the Creole woman. You see her, Anger. Bring her in. That .303 slug that you dug out of your wall matches Big Joel's hunting rifle.
Hey.
That's another piece of incriminating evidence. I'm sure glad we didn't have to dig it out of you.
Big Joel really wasn't thinking through that one, was he? No, I'm afraid not. Let's see here. What about Red Randall Hanna?
About Red Randall Hanna.
Red Randall is going to stand trial for arson and the murder of 6 men, including
Woo.
Moving Mickey.
Oh. God, we really nailed him, didn't we? Whew. That's rough. Well, here, have a donut, big guy. You earned it. Thanks for the help there, Denton.
I better get a refill.
You do that. I love that guy.
It's a notice about the policeman's ball.
It's nothing interesting. It's just the same old notice. Alright, I think we're pretty much done for a day here. Yeah. We could go to the newspaper office, but again, I don't know if there's really anything that we need to do with Frankie. I guess we could just go see her.
Back at the Tribune. Are you still thinking about us, Frankie?
I never stop, Scott. But I gotta get this story out of the way first.
Now, don't ask her about Angela Donald, because things are gonna go, about the way you'd expect. But we can't ask her about herself.
Tell me about yourself.
Scott, honey, I'm busy. Later when I'm finished, we'll talk.
Yeah. She's gonna pretty much give that answer for everything now. Unless we bring up Angela Donald, then things are gonna go haywire. So we'll wait until we get the diamonds. And by the way, we are going to get the diamonds soon, so don't worry about that. Anyway, let's go back to Anger's office, and we'll just hang out for a little bit.
back at my office.
And I'll take that. There's no one that's going to shoot you this time, so I guess we don't really need to do it, but you know me, I do it anyway. Let's just go ahead and... What time is it? It is... Wow, it's still like... It is still daytime, dude. Alright, let's just twist this bad boy around and kill a whole bunch of time until Carol gets here. Okay. And we'll just put another save in right now. Call this one Before Carol. Game's almost over. Thank goodness. And I want to go ahead and just go right to about 8:30.
Time waits for no man.
Okay, dude. I thought that might have meant she'd be walking in, but we'll just go to sleep.
Siesta time.
And I think she's going to be walking in the door tomorrow. Once we wake up. Okay.
Come in.
There she is. Carol. It's nice to see you. You're looking...
Please, have a seat.
You look like you've been better.
I'm sorry, Miss Klein.
Without you, I never would have known.
No one would. Sometimes it's better not to.
I owe you this.
Oh. Well, don't mind if I do, actually. I kind of need rent money. So we'll just throw that in the old inventory. And let's have ourselves a little chat here, Carol. Tell me about your brother.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Klein is German for small. I suppose Dan was trying to save the family name. I'm sorry to have made it hard to find him.
You didn't know.
Officer Denton told me about the scar on his leg. He got it when he was 10. He was fishing.
Hey, fishing's not that sad. All kinds of nice people go fishing.
Thank you.
That was deep, Scott. I'm sure that's going to heal her wounds perfectly. All right, let's give over the photo of Dan.
Thank you.
We don't need that. Now let's ask her about Angela Donald.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Nothing.
How about the killing of Carl Brewer?
Oh,
There it is.
I'm so sorry. I hired him and then I didn't hear. I thought he was just lazy, so I hired you.
If you'd told us about him, Ralph and I might have known to watch out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Womp womp. Well, from what it sounds like, Carl Brewer was kind of a terrible PI anyway. He didn't even know to grease some palms with some money, man. Let's show her this postal receipt right now.
Miss Klein, did Dan send you a parcel of some kind?
Yes, he did. It was full of diamonds.
Hey!
What to do?
Look at that.
Where Dan had got them from. I knew it couldn't be legal, but I didn't want to get him into trouble. So I hired a detective to find him. I should have called the police.
Where are they now?
We all know what those diamonds are, guys.
Will you take them for me? Please don't bring Dan into it.
No promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Carol, you really shouldn't be carrying those around. Well, that's about all we need to know from her. She doesn't know anything about any of these other things, and the First National Diamonds, she's already got those in the bag. So, Carol, well, it's nice seeing you. Thanks for the money. I can pay my rent now.
I should go.
Thanks for coming.
No, thank you, Mr. Anger.
Oh, Miss Klein, we got your suitcase.
It's not mine, Mr. Anger. It never was.
There's a lot of diamonds there, Carol.
Miss Klein, call me Scott.
Goodbye, Scott.
Well, that was slightly flirtatious. It was no Louise Creel. What do you say, guys? Should we throw in a save on this one? I suppose we could go ahead and throw in a save right here after Carol. Okay. Now let's go up here and let's grab these diamonds.
There they are. The cause of half a dozen murders or more. A heap of trouble over a small pile of things.
Now, there's a bunch of different endings that we can go for, and I would show them all to you, but then we have to like boot the game back up, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm not going to show you all the endings, unfortunately. I would love to show you all the endings if only the game didn't close out its window every time you finished it. Because, you know, that's how it does. It rolls the credits, and then it closes out the window. And that's just a pain in the butt to deal with. Anyway, let's get out of here, guys. Look who it is.
I've been waiting for you, Scott. Have you got the diamonds?
Perhaps.
I knew you'd win. You're rich.
You've hardly been helpful, Louise.
I'm sorry. But Freddie would have killed me if I had upset me.
I bet.
Oh, Scott. You've suffered for so long. We both have. Let's run away together, you and me. What do you say?
What could I say? I didn't have to say anything. I could open the door and tell her to get out, or I could start driving with her by my side.
Let's be honest. You can trust this woman as far as you can throw her. So, yeah. If you click on this, you'll get one ending. And what'll happen is that, you know, you'll go away together, but mid-drive she'll shoot you and take the diamonds herself. So tell her to take a hike is what I'm going to do.
No, Louise. No matter where we went, I'd still see the faces of Ralph and Mickey and Dan and the others.
All right, Scott. I've made my play and lost.
Yeah, it was a lousy play. Need a new book there. Now be sure you click on her purse real quick, because she's packing.
You still want that light? I thought the police still had this. I guess Louise gets what she wants, even when she's on the wanted list.
You're a move, Mr. Private Detective.
I could drive her over to Denton, or open the side door and let her go. Which was it to be?
Now, you know that she was in on the whole thing. You might be tempted to let her go, but let's be real. This woman, all the clues kind of add up, and she knows everything. Plus, she tried to pull a gun on you, dude. So I'm just going to take her to Denton.
Let's go, Louise. Some part of me would have liked to let Louise go, but she knew Dan was dead all along. I took her to Denton, who booked her for accessory after the fact and concealing evidence. Louise didn't say goodbye.
Yeah, no kidding, because you're finally the one who got something pinned on her. Now, here we could go to the newspaper office now. Let's go over here and check out what's happening here.
Back at the Tribune. Are you still thinking about us, Frankie?
I never stop, Scott. But I gotta get this story out of the way first.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to show her the diamonds. Which is awfully dangerous, even in the newspaper office.
Oh, Scott.
Absolute madman right here, guys.
Diamonds. The scoop of the century. Tell me everything. Would you mind if I kissed you?
Yeah. Kiss me, you killer.
didn't mind. I told her everything, and asked her not to publish until I let her.
Now, what we can also do...
Are you still thinking about us, Frankie?
I never stop, Scott. But I gotta get this story out of the way first.
I guess we could show her the diamonds again. I've never done that. What happens?
Oh, Scott.
Oh, it just plays the same thing again?
National Bank diamonds. The scoop of the century.
Yeah, we already saw that.
I didn't mind. I told her everything, and asked her not to publish until I let her.
Okay, so it's just, if you show the diamonds again, it just shows you the same scene all over again. So we can go in here now.
Are you still thinking about us, Frankie?
I never stop, Scott. But I gotta get this story out of the way first.
And what we could do, and this will get you one ending, is you take out the gun and you plug her. And then it gives you an ending. You go to jail too, but that's just part of the ending. And what it is that you got revenge on her for Angela. But
I thought about it.
hey,
Sure,
now here it goes.
I'll marry you. Did you think I wouldn't? After all we've been through.
This would actually be a really awesome time to pull out the gun and take care of business.
I'm a private investigator. People pay me to find things. Carol paid me to find her brother, and I found out a whole lot of other stories. Some sad, some strange, some funny, some deadly. Frankie and I are getting married soon. She was always aiming for me. Now she's got me.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, we beat the game. I didn't get to give the diamonds to Denton, and we didn't get the most complete ending, but we did get an ending, and we did beat the game. If I had completed this, what I would have done is I would have taken... Here, let me take care of this audio real quick, because it seems like it's playing real loud. So, what I would have done with this is I would have taken the diamonds to Denton, and then I would have confronted Frankie about Angela, and she would have fessed up, and I would have turned her in. And then at the end, I would have just clicked on the client selection on the map, and then I would have driven to, I think she lives in Oregon or something, and then I would have gone to... would have driven off into the sunset, so to speak, to go see if there was a relationship with Carol to be pursued. And that would be the most complete ending you could get in the game. But this one is a possibility, too, that he just kind of lives with the fact that she killed Angela and marries her anyway. This is like there's like 9 different endings to this game, dude. Depending on the actions you take. And sometimes the game is not real clear about how to get those endings. A couple of the different endings you can get are... you drive off with Louise and she shoots you. You figure out that Frankie shot Angela, but then you marry her anyway. You don't figure out that Frankie shot Angela, and then you marry her, not knowing. You shoot Frankie after you find out that she got Angela, and then you got revenge for it. Or then you turn in both Frankie and Louise, and you go off to be with Carol, possibly. Which is a really bittersweet ending, but it's the most complete ending in the game. And then another ending is that you, like, you let Louise go. I think those account for a couple of the other endings, too. Anyway, guys, that is... The Dame Was Low.